I was in South Africa once. You know about South Africa, right?
The bomb just went off, yeah?
This was a Sunday in April 1994. For the first time in its history, South Africa was going to allow black people to vote. And this is how it was greeted.
I'm very tired about this violence in Johannesburg.
Not only would black people be voting, they'd be voting for a man the government had tried to silence. This man, Nelson Mandela. Why? Well, this is Soweto, a collection of slums called a township. It's a ghetto for black people. And here, Mandela was more than a candidate. He'd lived and was a practicing lawyer in Soweto. Recently released after 27 years in prison, in a sense, he was the moral conscience of this country, working against apartheid since the 1940s.
You know about apartheid, right?
Just about 90 minutes north of Johannesburg is... I can't pronounce the name of this place. Okay. That's the name of the guy whose farm it was. Scroon, that was his horse. Now, the Dutch got here in the 1700s and claimed this as their own.
So all we're asking is just to stay for ourselves. That's all.
So they put up fences and towers and kept black people at a distance, but not a disadvantage.
They say they won't allow blacks to come and vote in town. We don't know what is the purpose behind that.
See, just make it difficult to vote.
But we are going to vote.
If they coming to our town, gonna make nonsense here, they mean most of the whites gonna stand together, and then there's gonna be trouble. That's for sure. There's gonna be trouble there.
I'm not afraid of anything, my friend, and then I think each and everyone must vote. Each and everyone must vote.
See, the struggle against apartheid had begun almost 20 years earlier. It was here in Soweto that 176 young people were killed in a battle with police. And now, as the white government was about to be toppled, another gun battle had broken out just the day before. Only this time, it wasn't the police.
Yesterday they said 5 people died yesterday, and then more than 40 they were injured.
It was the people across the street.
No, our problem is that people, because they're harassing us.
Those people there, they are the troublemakers.
Here they attack us and they shoot here.
Well, here's one of those people.
They come to at a hostel, and then we defend the hostel because we're living here in these hostels.
In other words, you had a gun battle between people with homes against people without. Sound familiar?
Sleeping room.
And this hostel was their dormitory, cheap housing for itinerant workers.
They come from the homeland. They're coming to hunting the job here, looking for a job. Shower. This is not good. It's not good for life to stay in a thing like that. I'm sure even you believe that thing. This is not good.
We are going to destroy that.
We want that hostel is supposed to be abolished.
If they destroy this hostel, where can we stay?
They must return to Ulundi.
They come from the homeland. They're coming to hunting the job here.
And this is what he's talking about. This is Ulundi. I was with 2 photographers who, when I'd ask where we were headed, they'd say only, we're looking for Zulus.
Here on the houses start getting empty and abandoned.
Yes. I drive around here the other morning.
We arrived at a compound in the hills of Natal province, which has always been the Zulu homeland, or more properly now, a stronghold. Because what I was seeing was no longer a tribe. This was now a political force. These were Zulus. They were coming over the hills in every direction. Now, their great-grandfathers were ferocious warriors who decimated the British Army. And even though that was 200 years ago, they wrapped themselves in the warrior image. They were the perfect patsies. They would turn black people against black people under the banner of Inkatha.
As members of Inkatha, the people for Inkatha shooting us this side.
Those people, they don't know about those people.
But those people, they are stubborn.
They are animal.
They are barbarians, man. Gee, that's how I see it.
So, I don't know, was it class, politics, or just stupid hatreds? It didn't work. When voting started here, people were happy to stand in long lines, because this is a town where the struggle against apartheid began. So the elections held a promise. Apartheid as a government policy is gone, but well, attitudes rooted in apartheid's legacy still prevail. Yeah, back here again. Because in 2011, local government installed toilets in one of the townships. They just didn't bother installing walls.